If you go back and you watch the film and you look at the games in which they lost, those were tight games, really tight games where all of a sudden Patrick Mahomes started to press a little bit. That is when they had leads, teams made comebacks like the Bengals, and all of a sudden the Patrick Mahomes that we saw that was the cool, calm, collective Houdini-style Patrick Mahomes started to struggle. In early stages of the AFC Championship game, there was a lot of comfort level in, I don't want to call it arrogance, but fun, kind of like loosey-goosey going into the half, where there became this almost feel like arrogance by the Kansas City Chiefs, like, we're better than you, we know we're going to beat you down, and then all of a sudden you look up and it's 21-21.
Jay, I totally hear that. It reminds me, in a way, of Russell Westbrook. Hear me out for a second.
Okay.
Westbrook, to me, like, he can't shoot. That's a big thing. But when and I love Westbrook, when the going gets tough, he always pulls harder, goes faster, goes harder, when sometimes he needs to just take his foot off the gas, in my opinion, a little bit. And Mahomes seems to always want to make it happen. And since usually he can, sometimes maybe he has to just let it happen. Don't make it happen.
Yeah, but Mahomes has the Super Bowl, right? Russ doesn't have a championship.
It's not a perfect
No,
analogy.
I see. It kind of. A lot of people are going to come out and say he was loosey-goosey, and did he panic in the second half? Yeah, I think there were spots within the second half in which he did panic, and it looked similar to how he looked earlier in the season. But I come away from this experience saying, wow, 4 straight AFC Championship games. Like, this dude's resume is off the charts, and he's going to learn from this. I think this is going to leave a sour taste in his mouth because he knows that he gave this game away, right? So it almost reminds me a little bit more of Magic. Magic in 1980, they beat the 76ers.
Then there was Tragic Johnson.
Yeah, and then the following year, right, he dribbled out the clock. He had that issue, but he learned from that. And at the time, well, Magic, this is the only one Magic ever gets, right? But, like, he went on to get more. Like, it just feels like this guy is set up because of the way Andy Reid and his team is built with Patrick Mahomes, that they will be back in the conversation. By the way, Vegas has him as a favorite next year.
Guys, and Key, it's funny because Tom Brady has so spoiled everyone. Tom Brady's been, we're just talking about Brady, he's been in 10 Super Bowls. 10. There's only Super Bowl 56. He's in almost 20%, over 15% of all Super Bowls ever played.
Max, that'll never happen again. Man.
Right, of course. But he also, in the 22 years he's been in the league, been in 10. So just in the terms of when he's been in almost 50% of the Super Bowls played and won like 33% of all So we got spoiled, and we forget there was 10 years in there between the gates, between the Spygate and Deflategate, right? As soon as they got figured out, 10 years where they were good every year. They didn't win any Super Bowls, Key. 10 years.
No, but it's difficult, right? As I always say, it's hard enough to win a game, let alone a Super Bowl. So, again, we all know we'll never see that again in our lifetime about somebody going to 10 Super Bowls, especially with a gap. We're never going to see some quarterback, even the guys that's playing right now, they're not going to play till they're 45 and 50 years old. It's just not something realistically I see happening down the line. I think Patrick Mahomes, look, it wouldn't surprise me at all if the Kansas City Chiefs never got back to a Super Bowl ever again. It wouldn't surprise me because your head coach time is ticking as a head coach. He's not going to do it forever. The other teams within the conference is getting better every single day. Buffalo Bills are getting better. Eventually, they're going to crack the egg. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to continue to grow and get older and with the experience as a youth group. The Baltimore Ravens are not going to always be banged up and hurt throughout the course of the season. The Tennessee Titans, and I'm just mentioning the AFC, the Tennessee Titans are surely going to figure out their quarterback situation before it gets too late, before they use up the what they have going. The Cleveland Browns will probably figure out their situation. And then when you look at the NFC side of things, the Rams are not going to go anywhere for a couple years. And you can just go on and on and on.
I would be surprised.
That's why I would say it wouldn't surprise me if the Kansas City Chiefs didn't win another Super Bowl.
Okay, wait.
First
of all, let's say Patrick Mahomes. This is how crazy Brady is. Let's say Patrick Mahomes has 75% of his career in front of him. He's played in the league he's in the league 5 years, has played 4 years as a starter. And let's say, Key, you're wrong, and they replicate the success they've had so far exactly. They go to the okay, you know what he'd wind up with? If he'd wind up, if they did this 3 more times, the 4 years they just had, right? He would wind up going to 8 Super Bowls and winning 4. He still wouldn't be at Brady if they did this for the rest of his career. But Key, you bring up the fact that there are other dudes coming. Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, let alone we'll see if someone like Trevor Lawrence, just in the AFC, if Aaron Rodgers winds up there.
Yes.
It is I don't see him falling off, Jay, but it does get harder
it's not.
and
It
harder.
might not be. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I would be surprised if he doesn't get back to a Super Bowl. Doesn't have a chance to win one again. I would be surprised.
I think he'll have chances to win multiple.
The expectation, 4 straight AFC Championship games. It could have been 3 straight Super Bowls he could have been in. That's how loaded and talented this team is. Like, even with everybody else coming up, their talent still feels like it's slightly above everybody.
It is the Tiger Woods effect in a way where you have such an influence on the game. All of a sudden, instead of fat golfers smoking cigarettes, right? All of a sudden, all these in-shape golfers, these athletes, their parents say, oh, look at Tiger Woods. They put golf clubs in their hands. Now Tiger's an older dude, before the accident even, competing against guys that he made better, right? Like Mahomes may have helped elevate the level of quarterback play in the league, and now maybe he's right. Maybe he never gets back. It's possible.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.